Hi Max and Lisa, I hope you've been well. Just wanted to jump on, give you guys a bit of an update of where we're at, because we are at the tail end of the project now, and if I'm going to start ordering these things for the bedroom, I just want to get your tick of approval, because some of them do have a little bit of a lead time on them, and if you're not happy with them, then we might sort of struggle to get some alternative options delivered in the time frame that you guys want it for. So I'm just going to go through, give you guys an update, and hopefully you guys are happy with it, because I'm sure you will be. But yeah, I just want to give you guys that opportunity. Before I do get into it though, I do just want to sort of recognize that I have gone over budget for the bedroom using the money that you guys have allocated. However, we haven't gone over budget for the entire project. So on the floor and wall finishes, obviously it was a little bit under, so I've borrowed a little bit of that budget from there, if you guys are okay with that. And I've put that into the bedroom so you guys can have something a little bit more luxe. So if you have an issue with that, do let me know. I assume that it would have been okay, because like I said, we are under budget for the whole project. So for the design, there were two things that stuck in my mind pretty heavily when I was making my decisions. The first one was back when you guys submitted the brief, you said that you wanted your residential space to be a sanctuary. So I really wanted to highlight that with the bedroom. I wanted this to be somewhere that you really enjoy coming home to at the end of the day. The second thing that I was really thinking about was when you guys are away on holiday, I can only speak from my experience. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, it doesn't matter how good the hotel is, there's just something about your own bed that you can't wait to get back to. So that was something I really wanted to make sure that you guys had as well. As it doesn't matter if you're in New York or wherever else you are in the world, when you guys are about to board that plane to come home, all you can think about is getting home into your own bed. So this did mean splurging quite a little bit, quite a lot actually, on your mattress, your quilt covers. So we've got some really nice linen, all of the pillows. Yeah, look, the bed itself, like we've spent a lot of money here, but I think it is well worth it. I should just mention though, I have chosen a mattress for you guys, but before I order that one, I want you guys to go and test it out, because choosing a mattress is a very personal thing. So I want you guys to go and make sure that you're happy with it. If you're not, easy, we can go and fix it. I want you guys to choose something that you really feel comfortable in, because this is not an aesthetic decision. This is something that you guys need to decide on. So as for color palette, we've gone a lot richer in the bedroom compared to at the front in the living and dining area. That was just to give a little bit of contrast. We've set a tone in the living and dining area. This is an entertainment space. It can be a little bit more neutral because this is where other people will be. But the bedroom, that's going to be a little bit darker, a little bit moodier. It's not somewhere that other people need to be. So we've gone with some really nice, rich chocolate linen for the bedding. Contrast to that slightly with a warmer corduroy covered bed frame, which is kind of cool. I think it'll be nice and soft. It's really going to play into that sort of sanctuary atmosphere where, this is just like soft furnishings everywhere around the room. In the visualization here, you can see a little bit of that transition between the carpeting and the polished concrete concept that I've gone with. So you can just see that the color transition between the concrete and the carpet is very subtle. So it's not going to be a huge contrast, but it'll just be about a comfort level. So as you're stepping out of bed, you've got something nice and plush to step onto. To maintain continuity between the front space and your bedroom, I've purchased another split system to match exactly the same as the one that's in the dining room. This one's going to be mounted above the wardrobe, aimed directly at the bed, so when you guys are getting chilly in the middle of winter, you don't have to stress about that. The bedroom's going to be nice and warm. On top of that, obviously those other little electrical fixtures, we're talking about like the GPOs and the light switches. Those are going to be the same as out the front. As you walk into the bedroom, on the right hand side, you're going to have a 3-gang light switch. So that means that you can control the sconces on either side of the bed individually, as well as the main lights overhead. But then as you get into bed, you've got two 2-gang switches either side of you, which means that you can control the sconces individually. It means if one of you wants to go to sleep, the other one wants to read a book or something, you can have them on separately. But then the other idea as well is that you can get into bed with the main lights on and then flick the main lights off from the side of your bed, which it just seems a little bit obvious, but it's just going to make everything a little bit more functional and a little bit more comfortable for you guys to use. Just underneath these sconces, I've chosen these really nice steel nightstands. They're going to complement the side table in the living room really well, still sitting with that sort of same materiality, that sort of same silhouette. sort of referencing a little bit about the industrial space that you guys have purchased and that your nightstands are using this really industrial material. But they're very subtle, so they don't stand out too much, but it's going to be a really nice reference point for the sort of history of the building that you're in, and the maintaining a bit of continuity with the space out the front. Now, so the big ticket item for the bedroom was the feature art piece that I've hung above the bed, chosen to hang above the bed. It was almost half of the allocated budget for this room. It was a little bit challenging for me to make sure that I could make this work and not compromise in other areas. But the reason I wanted to choose something so grand was the wall behind the bed it's pretty large. So I guess anytime you're buying an artwork that is sort of fits within the proportions of a big wall, it comes with a big price tag, unfortunately. Obviously, you guys have a good affinity for art as well. You've got some really nice pieces out the front. So that meant that I had to choose, in my opinion, had to choose a really nice art piece for your bedroom as well. It's been custom made. There's an artist over in Colorado in the USA. He does really cool stuff with merino wool. She's making a big feature wall, and I think it's going to complement really nicely with the colors in your existing art pieces out the front, as well as the bedding, and really just soften this space. So we're looking away now from the polished concrete and this industrial sort of atmosphere that you've got, and you walk into the bedroom and you've got soft features on the walls, soft features on the flooring, soft features on the bedding, soft furnishings on the windows, sorry. So it's going to be, this bedroom's not going to feel like it's in a converted industrial space, in my opinion. Anyway, if you guys are happy with everything that I've shown you today, just give me a tick or give me a call, give me an email, let me know any changes that you want to make. We'll try and get this ball rolling as soon as possible because, yeah, like I said at the start, a couple of these items that I had chosen, they have quite a long lead time. So yeah, if you want to change anything, let me know as soon as possible because, yeah, I'm really hoping that if we had to find an alternative solution that they don't have as long a lead time, that maybe it could work better. But aesthetically, I think these decisions, I think these items are gonna, yeah, work perfectly for you guys. Anyway, I'll speak to you